Hey everyone, welcome. I believe we are live now. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Let me make sure we are live here. Everything is looking good. I hope it is working. I feel like I should be. Give me a second, everyone. I'm not sure if I am on or not. There we are. Yeah, here we are. Sorry, it wasn't refreshing on my screen here, so sorry about that. There we go. Let me close that. Sorry, sometimes you just got to make sure it's working. All right, sorry about that. But welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. As I always say, I want to do whatever I can to help all of you through this time and just be here present with you. I know this is a really frustrating time right now. Some people are getting money. Some people are getting pending deposits. Some people are getting delivery or mailed mail dates or delivery dates on their payments, and some people are getting absolutely nothing, right? Just like I said in my video yesterday, it's really frustrating. What is going on? In fact, I was just scrolling through the comments here down in the chat box right before I started just to see what everybody's saying and try to grab some of the questions out of there, and I see a lot of people are being, feeling a little bit discouraged right now. I don't blame you, but let's get into this. We can talk about it, and hopefully I can answer your questions. As I always say in my live streams like this, I just want you to know, as you can see, I'm a one-man band. I'm just by myself here, so there's a lot of questions. There's a lot going on in the chat box. I'm going to do what I can to answer all the questions as efficiently as possible, but just recognize if I don't get to your question, if I miss it, please do not take it personally. I just want to do whatever I can to answer the question. So if you're asking a question, I'm guessing probably somebody else has the same question. So one quick thing here. I just sent out a comment to somebody here that wrote a comment to me in one of my most recent videos, and I gave that person my email address and I asked them to send me an email, and I want to actually call that person live right here on the channel because this person in particular is receiving SSDI, they have Direct Express, and they have a pending deposit, which seems almost like unheard of these days, right? Not many of those people out there having pending deposits on SSDI on their Direct Express card. So I really want to connect with this person. So I'll have to check my email a couple times throughout the stream and just see if this person has emailed me. In fact, I just heard the little dinger in my ear a couple times. So hopefully that is the person emailing me with their phone number so that I can give them a call and all of us can have a conversation and hear what this person has to say. Anyway, let's run through some of the commonly asked questions that I see here in the live streams on my videos, and then hopefully that answers some of your questions, and then we can get into the chat box and see what a lot of you are saying here. So let's run through this. Hang on just one second here. All right, so really quickly, and again, these are the most commonly asked questions that I hear very often here, and let's just hit it. So SSI, SSDI, Social Security Retirement, VA, no income, homeless, yes, every single person I just mentioned, you are eligible to receive the $1,400 stimulus check. If you are receiving the not available status in the Get My Payment tool, here's the deal. It does not mean that you are ineligible to receive the payment. It simply means that the IRS has not processed your payment yet, and or the tool just hasn't updated. As I've said so many times before, this Get My Payment tool, it's a nice way to check your payment, but at the same time, we can't put all of our weight into this Get My Payment tool. It's okay, but honestly, it's not great. Seriously. We've been dealing with this thing for about a year now since they produced it, last year, about April time or so. And honestly, it's not that great, but it gives us a little bit of a glimpse into when we could potentially see our payment. So if you look in there and you see the not available status, again, I know it's frustrating because we want answers, but seriously, don't let that bother you all that much. Like I've been saying in so many of my videos and live streams lately, probably about 97 or so percent of you in these videos and in these live streams will be getting the money. It's just a matter of when, right? So each and every day, we continue to get a little bit more information to help us complete this puzzle. It's a puzzle. It's a messy one. I don't know what the image is going to look like, but I know it's not going to be pretty. I can tell you that much already, simply because so many of us are still waiting, right? But each and every day, we continue to get a few more pieces of the puzzle that we get to put in place, and we get to see the image of the distribution a little bit more clearly, even though it's still not very clear at this point. So either way, another thing I want to run through. As far as garnishments, here's the deal. The IRS will not garnish your stimulus check, the $1,400, for back taxes. Other government debts will not garnish your $1,400 stimulus check, and child support will not garnish your $1,400 stimulus check. So, for those of you in any of those categories, don't worry about it, for the most part. Here's where we do have to worry, and this, again, we can talk about this in a little bit more detail, but it's private creditors or private debt collectors, bill collectors. It's all the same thing, just different names. It's the private guys you gotta worry about, right? So, some of the examples that I've seen while doing research is like past due medical debts or credit card debts. Here's the thing though, it sounds like they need to have a court-ordered judgment against you in order for them to possibly be able to garnish any of your stimulus check. So I feel like that's probably not many of you out there, right? But anyway, that's just one of the questions that I get a lot. Another question that I see a lot is, what about the $200 per month raise for Social Security, SSI, and VA? If you happen to see my video from this morning, the reason I made that video is because I continue to get that question so much and so often. If you watched that video, awesome. If you didn't watch it, I'd recommend that you go back and watch it after you get done checking out this stream here. But anyway, basically what I said in that video is, if I had to put money on either the $200 raise for Social Security, SSI, or VA, or a fourth stimulus check, I said in that video I would go all in on the fourth stimulus check. That's just my personal opinion on that. I honestly think there's a lot of evidence pointing toward stimulus check number 4 over the $200 raise. Now again, I don't want to talk about stimulus check number 4 right now. Let's focus on stimulus check number 3, but I'm bringing this up simply because, just being totally honest with you, as I always say, to me, it is more important to be totally honest with you with everything that I tell you. Be accurate and be honest versus just trying to get a bunch of views. So I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't think there's much hope for the $200 raise. Just being totally honest with you. I just don't think there's going to be any implementation of it, simply because we haven't heard any new information or updates on it in several months. So I think this is another one of those things that they brought up. It was a great proposal. It was a great idea at the time, but it's one of those things that just kind of was put on the back burner and unfortunately forgotten about. So that's just my opinion on it. I could be totally wrong, but that's just my honest opinion on the whole deal. So let me do this really quickly. Okay. Let me do this. I want to check my email really quick, simply because I've been hearing it ding in my ear here, and I want to see if that person that I want to reach out to that has the pending deposit on Direct Express has sent me an email. I want to call that person if it's okay with them, and we can hear their situation right here, all of us together. So give me a minute here, okay? I'm just going to go through this, kind of chat amongst yourselves in the chat box there, and just give me a second here. I'm going to work on this as quickly as I can. Some people are telling me I'm frozen. Let's see, hang on. I'm frozen. I hope I'm not frozen. Somebody's telling me I'm frozen. Let's see. Let's see. Hang on, everybody. I'm trying to work quickly. Shoot. I don't see a phone number. Email, but not a phone number. Ugh. So now I need to reply. Hang on a second, everybody. Again, just give me a second here. I'm trying to work through this. They did not give a phone number that I'm seeing. Now I got to respond. Dude, the heck? I asked for a phone number. All right, hang on. Give me a really quick second. I'm going to dictate an email here. Hang with me, everybody. Hi, comma. Thank you for the email. Period. New line. Please send me your phone number so I can give you a call. Period. New line. Thank you so much. Period. New line. Matt. Nice. Send. All right. We will come back to that. By the way, for any of you who see my comments when I write back to you on my messages in the comment section, that's exactly how I write back to you. So If some of my messages don't come through perfectly, that's why I speak very fast. I dictate very fast simply because I have tons of comments to get to, and I try to get through them as quickly as I can. So that's exactly what it sounds like. I do that like all day long. All right, so let's see. What else? All right. Hang on. Oops. Okay. Let me get back in here. A lot of people are telling me I'm frozen. Let me get in here. Frozen? Oh, man, seriously? I'm hearing a lot of people telling me I'm frozen. All right, sorry, everyone. This is not ideal. I was really hoping to have all this stuff hammered out before I got into the stream. Amber, hey, thanks so much for the nice message. That's so nice of you. Hey, Gary, thank you. Okay. Not frozen. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages saying frozen and not frozen, so I'm not really sure. All right. Frozen. Frozen. Frozen again. All right. All right, this is not ideal. Sorry, everybody. I really wanted to have all this figured out before we got into this. I don't want to waste any of your time. Anyway, I'm getting a lot of messages saying frozen and not frozen. So let me keep going here for just a couple minutes and see what happens. Maybe it'll unfreeze. Maybe who knows what. Maybe I might need to stop this thing and restart it. Again, that's not ideal, everybody. So, okay. Yeah. Okay, frozen, but you can hear me. Okay, well, maybe you want to see me. I don't know. All right, sorry about this. This is great. Okay, so anyway, let's talk through this a little bit further. Okay, so here we are on a Sunday, right? So we're on a Sunday. A lot of things don't update over the weekends, typically. I'm interested to see what's going to happen tomorrow morning as we are back into Monday morning, a weekday. Financial institutions will be updating things. I'm interested to see if there's going to be a flood of pending deposits showing up tomorrow. What's really interesting is throughout the weekend, a lot of people have been reaching out to me saying, hey, get my payment tool just updated, and I have a payment date of, blank date. The 24th is a very common one for payment dates for direct deposits, direct express, things like this. Meanwhile, a lot of people are reaching out to me saying, I have a mail date of the 26th, which happens to be Friday. So this actually happens to be a really confusing topic as well, the mail date. The reason being is there's a lot of you who have direct deposit information on file with either Social Security or the IRS. Meanwhile, you're getting a mail date for a paper check of the 26th. That doesn't make any sense, right? You have direct deposit information and they're sending you a paper check. Yeah, doesn't make any sense. I totally agree with you. Why are they doing this? Again, nobody knows the answer to that. Unfortunately, nobody knows the answer. Why would they would send that to you? From the research that I found today, in fact, I found basically one sentence that gave me a short explanation. Basically, they're saying if the IRS doesn't have your accurate or most up-to-date direct deposit information, then they would be sending you a paper check or prepaid debit card. So, I don't know. I guess I thought the IRS was supposed to be connecting with the, I think this person just sent me, hang on. Oh, shoot. All right. Yeah, so anyway, they're supposed to be sending you a direct deposit, but yet if they don't have that, apparently they're going to send you a paper check. Well, the IRS and the Social Security Administration, we're supposed to be connecting with each other to share information, or more like the Social Security Administration sending their information for all of the beneficiaries over to the IRS. So why that's happening, it doesn't simply make any sense. Frozen. All right. A lot of people saying frozen. All right. Let's do this, everyone. All right, what I'm going to do, it's very frozen right now. It's frozen. The person, I believe, just sent me their phone number. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's end this right here really quickly. Give me about 10 minutes to get this thing set back up. I'm going to grab that person's phone number out of my email and then check back here in about 10 minutes. You okay with that? I want this thing to be unfrozen. Let's do that. So catch me back in give me about 10 minutes. I want to get this thing set up again. And then I'll get that phone number out of my email. We'll connect with that person. We'll hear their live story of their SSDI $1,400 stimulus check pending on their Direct Express card. So anyway, catch me back here in about 10 minutes. I'm going to end this. Everybody, this was not ideal, but let's do this. All right, I'll catch you here very soon. Thank you.
Alert. Are you sure? Cancel. End. Button.